Hello everybody and welcome to the Genshin live stream. Have a wonderful Wednesday. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'll be coming better going to my live stream. Okay, let me first actually just quickly set this up. I should be doing this before the stream starts, but I always forget. Alright, so I have to like deactivate it first. Then connect my phone as a webcam. And then activate it. Oh yes. Not the work notifications again, man. Okay, let me mute the phone as well. Total mute, no vibrations. Oh, we could see stuff while I was moving my phone around. Okay. No phone for now though. Oh, Catherine is so cute when she's clapping here at Mizuki's normal attacks. Some abilities, like famously Barbara's normal attacks, cause nearby NPCs to clap, but most abilities cause them to like cower in fear. Okay, so we've done weekly bosses this week, right? This week has been moving pretty quickly, man. Yeah, we have done weekly bosses. And the new event only begins tomorrow. Have I done the test run for the previous set of characters? It was Inefa and who? And Sitlali. I think I've... It was like a Sitlali... Was it a Sitlali Gaming team? No. Wait, was there a Gaming on the previous banner? Or was this 2 banners ago? I remember doing a Gaming trial. Well, we'll never know. I mean, I could rewatch the VODs. Everything I do in Genshin is caught live in 1080p, I guess. I also stream in 1440, but the bitrate was horrendous on Twitch. Streaming on Twitch in 1440p is pretty silly, actually. I realized it a bit too late. But hey, better late than never. Okay, the stream is working. Let me just close a few more windows. Okay. And now ruin the day of some peaceful tribal warriors. Actually, wait, I'm not even supposed to kill them. Oh, they were just chilling. Oh my god, it wasn't even my commission. It's like, if a hitman arrived to like claim your life, and then after he's done, he's like, oops, wrong number, wrong address. Let's go teach those terror hoarders a lesson. Now we'll have the right number. Also get the correct compass. Okay, next daily. So last time I was planning on continuing the last swear quest, but I think I haven't even touched it actually. I've just done the Yelan quest and then it was time to end the stream already. Because we were actually quite busy. Made me recall those like earlier, not the earliest, but the earlier days of my streaming. Where, you know, I would start the stream and then do reviews for like an hour. Before I could start doing anything, and I would have to be like, oh, stop the reviews, we need to do the weekly bosses or whatever. Ah, those were the days.
補助力を掃除対象やっちゃんてっちゃん
Lovely. I wonder what the lunar charged ownership in this team is like. It's definitely Kokomi is definitely not getting any. She can never crit and she has no EM, which are the two stats that matter. Furia has 0 EM but decent crit stats. Inefas for sure the number one every time. And yeah, then there is Mizuki, who has almost no crit rate, but a lot of EM. It's probably Mizuki over Furina. Because she gets like, how much? 220% extra lunar charge damage. Yeah, so it's Mizuki every single time, it's never Furina. Because Furina gets like 158% extra lunar charge damage. 75% of the time. She would need more than this much crit damage, right? She would need 220.7 crit damage to ever be the second strongest lunar charger in the team. And Jainafa only has 195, but the little EM 33% is like multiplies with this. Also, I guess the EM multiplier matters a bit less, because I actually do get lunar blooms. Or like lunar charged damage bonuses from this, like 40% for the entire team, right? So when everybody gets 40, then like the stat becomes less important, because the playing field is being leveled. At least a little bit. not much. Just a little bit. And then there are more buffs in her kit as well. C1 increases lunar charge damage for the team. Both C1 and R1. Lovely. What a lovely animation. Are reinforcements coming? No? I guess when the towers already went down, they were like, might as well not bother. What is this? Oh, that's a local legend. Makes sense. I'll just quickly get this little rock from over here. You'd think that as like time went on in Genshin, mining would only become easier and easier, but we got the best miner in 1.1 and it hasn't changed. And back in 1.1 I would play jungle in my team because there weren't other good exploration characters. Like you would play double Anemo, and that's kinda it, right, when it comes to exploration. Rosaria came in 1.4. But just also like, still you had 3 slots. And you just wanted tall male, right? So playing jungly, or Razor if you wanted to bunny hop, those were the best ways of traversal. But now that we have better options, we don't have space for jungly or Razor in a team. I mean, it's not like this team is full prime exploration anyways. But just, you know, in my prime exploration team I'm not playing jungly either. If you use Molani for these commissions, it can actually be kinda scuffed, because her jumping is like different. The way she arcs and like speed, she doesn't like hang in the air for as long. So trying to do these swimming courses with Molani always ends up being a little bit weird. Weird at best and undoable at worst. Or at least incredibly frustrating. Okay, grab these guys as well. Would be cool if we got a new type of ore in Not Cry. But I haven't heard anything about a new type of ore, so it's kinda unlikely. Hey guys, only 2 people? Very worth my time, man. Every single character in this team is or can be a sustain. Mizuki heals, Inefa shields, Kugami heals, and Furina... this is kinda stretching it, but she can heal if I wanted her to. And even then, it's still difficult to heal up the Furina damage naturally, without like forcibly switching to normal attack with Kugami or something. Okay, there are new banners we are not gonna pull, but in case something possesses me, we'll set the course for the Astral Vulture's Crimson Plumage. I have not pulled for this weapon before, since it doesn't give you movement speed. There are some good 4-stars on this banner though. Fruitful Hook again. And then the best 2 fab weapons. Like that's a peak weapon banner right here, the 4-star lineup. What if we do a tricky 10 pull? Like I'm gonna be pulling the weapon for Flints anyways, no? Although probably the better, like if I wanted to invest into Flints vertically, probably C1 first. Especially if Aino is on the banner. To get more Aino cons. Because then it's like a double, yeah, we get both more Aino and more Flints. And things like Staff of the Scarlet Suns should actually work very well for him. It's kinda scuffed on Inefa, because Inefa has an attack to EM conversion, and this is an EM to attack conversion, so that they don't loop, they don't affect each other at all. And while Flints also has a conversion like this, his has a cap. I'm pretty sure capped conversions don't affect this, but maybe they do actually. I think they don't. So yeah, Scout of the Starred Suns C1. Flames is probably better than C0 Flames with his weapon. Whatever the weapon does actually, I don't even know, man. And drip value is less important than ever. Because we can just play the Stygian Onslaught skins anyways. For 3.5 seconds after using burst, the equipping character's lunar charge damage dealt to opponents increased by 36%. Additionally, after triggering lunar charge reaction, the equipping character will gain Requiem of Ruin, crit damage increased by 28% for 6 seconds. They also regain 12 elemental energy every 14 seconds. So it's 12 energy every rotation. And then high base attack, 36 lunar charge damage, which actually isn't much. And then 28 crit damage. Well, his C1, you get 8 energy every 5.5 seconds, which can trigger 3 times per rotation. So this is 24 energy per rotation. And you get a lower skill cooldown. Now the lower skill cooldown means your ER needs are actually higher. So this 8 energy doesn't make it so that, oh, you now build like 0 ER or something, like before you would build like 30, now you build 0. No, not really. Because this is just to offset the cost of like the extra ults you do from the extra special skills. Because you do like regular skill into special skill into ult. But yeah, this doesn't give you those extra ults. Yeah, I'm pretty sure C1 is much better than this. So I might go for that. We'll see. I do want to make my Inefa team strong. Whoop. Okay, she's slid down. And the best way to have a strong Inefa is probably to have a strong Flints as well. And he's Polish. At least an inspiration. If only he was called Cyril and not Kirill. Because Cyril is like a Polish name. Kirill, not really. Chudmirowicz isn't really Polish either. Patronyms aren't really our thing. Okay, we have 168 resin, and we have a sucrose to level. Yeah, we still need a lot. 23, in fact. Switch to a team that will be able to clear him slightly faster. Fly Nepa. Through the clouds. Through the lunar charged clouds. Is lunar charged going to be like the only actually new reaction we get in Not Cry? Would be so weird if they set up this like entire system and then like Lunar Bloom is fake, maybe Lunar Freeze, if that ever is a thing, will be fake as well. Oh, one more. If I miss it would be such a shame, man. Pretty sure if you miss even one you have to like redo this entire phase, right? I missed the thing! Wait, why are you doing this phase, man? He was left with like slightly more HP than last time. So I guess that's why he did a different attack. So much energy. I wish bosses would give you this much energy, like every boss. Hello, Tilted? Come on, Beth. Here we go. No force. We got 4 like first time I came here, but then not a single force since then. Yeah, so there is a Z life in this fight. I was surprised as well. I guess all we can say is Sayonara gaslighting operation completed successfully. Oh, this thing again, man. What does the air have to do with it? Okay. No good artifacts, but our Sucrose is ever closer to level 90. I should go ascend her now to Ascension 5. Back in her homeland of Mondstadt. We need to craft some Anemo thingies. Actually, don't have that many. Have we leveled up anybody Anemo lately? I don't think so. I love this feature so much. This like sorting thingy. When I was... For some reason I was in my character menu on mobile. And like on mobile you don't have this. This is like a PC only feature. And it felt so bad to like try to look for a character. I would have to like open this list and go through them. But here just being able to press the element and bam, here we go. So convenient. I love it.
Yes.
All this Mora, man. All this Mora. I'm so poor. Like the level ups. 300,000 Mora? My god. Okay. Another pull. Oh yeah, I need like more VV pieces. I do want to strongbox more tenacity for my Inefa. Especially because she might end up playing tenacity for a while. Even as not crisis come out, I'm probably still gonna keep playing tenacity on her. What should I do? What should I do? Like I have 3 options. Get more VV pieces. Ideally like EM goblets and EM hearts. Which can be quite hard to come by. So I could either strongbox a ton, or maybe craft a piece with like guaranteed ER sub or something. Or I can strip Kazuha, but I've never done this like once ever since he came out. I use him sometimes still. Or I could strip Mizuki. And that probably would be the most efficient way, but like, I like Mizuki, man. I think I used to have more EM goblets and hats, but I just threw them out because like they didn't have good subsets or something. Like I'm pretty sure I had more than 2 of each. But I only kept the best ones. I could use some body EM hats right now, man. I could definitely use some. And crit subs actually wouldn't be bad on Sucrose. Crit subs would probably be the best thing I could get on Sucrose for the EM pieces. Because it would actually matter for the lunar charge damage. It's probably gonna be Flynn and Inefa with the ownership most of the time. But if Sucrose gets a lucky crit or something, she will have more EM than Inefa. Yeah. So she could actually take ownership of lunar charge sometimes. Where is your Timmy now? He actually like disappeared just a second before I killed the birds. But yeah, I'm still not gonna be farming either tenacity or Virius and Venrir. Because they are paired with about the worst sets in the game. Pale Flame and Maiden's Beloved. If only we could combine... Like when the... Stygian Onslaught leyline thingy was coming out. The leaks weren't really clear about like the whole system, so for a moment I did think that maybe we could pick any 2 sets we want to get and not just pick one domain. And then picking Vivian Tenacity would be lovely. But yeah, we pick a domain. Same in Zenless. I remember when back before Zenless came out, I read that you can like mix and match things to create your custom like domain runs. Like the VR thingies. But turns out like there is such a feature, but the only thing you can mix and match are the basic materials, and like you can just do them in like segments of 20 anyways. You don't gain anything by mixing and matching. It's quite sad actually. Quite sad. Because I could farm like Woodpecker and the crit set and the stun crit set thingy. That'll be a nice combo. almost ran away from that particle. Okay, so we used all the condensed and none of the anything else. Speaking of Anemo damage, I mean, I did not speak of Anemo damage at any time, but we did speak of EM on Anemo sets. So it's kinda, yeah, whatever, no.
食前に甘いものをとく力をやしくっせや
Nah. Low roll Earman and Flat Death. We do not want to see Flat Death on our pieces.
賑やかにいきましょう目も舌も満足させてあげやっとはあこの手に
Let's grab the energy from her actually. I like running immediately to deck 3. I don't think I need this energy. I think I can run. It just feels weird to not pick up an energy ball. It's so big, man. We can pass up on a nice big ball. Which it's so much faster if I just run immediately. Because I get to use the rest of my skill. Oh boy, we got 4! And they're all garbage, but getting 4 artifacts? Lovely. Happened to me for the second time this month. Actually kinda crazy, because I got 4 plus 1 in Stygian Onslaught. Now getting 7 artifacts in one run will be like the biggest deal when using fragiles. I mean, there's still a lot of artifacts. This could be good if it rolls crit rate. We have to keep like one piece from this whole session, man. We can throw them all out. I think I'll just strip Mizuki for Sucrose, man. It feels sad, but it's necessary. And I'm gonna like probably pick Mizuki C1 and then strip her from her artifacts. Like, what do I need for Sucrose? Why my feathers don't have like a single point of EM on them? Like the available ones at least. But that's like whatever. So I need like either an EM goblet or an EM hat. Because I do have EM, I do have spare EM suns. I could take a piece from Ifa and still be okay, actually. I mean, it's not A 5-star and A 4-star, it's Yume, Mizuki, and Sucrose. But yeah, wait, I don't need to strip her, like, I don't need to leave Mizuki without a set bonus. Because Mizuki has offset suns, which is actually kinda silly. So what I can do for Mizuki... Maybe I can even make her build better, man. Because like, what do I have here? 30 ER? Oh, that's actually kinda lovely. But... we can take... like, yeah, the Ifa Suns. Take an onset, lose 30 ER. Oh my god, man. This is kinda nasty. But now... I can use any hat. Oh, all these hats are kind of bad. What about goblets? Yo, I have no oh, no, wait. Why does this? Oh, yeah, it's recommended order again. Why are attack percent and crit as like thumbs up substats, man? But on my goblet I already have 9.7, so like at the best I'm getting like 3%. Here I have 4%. So I can get like 5. It is slightly better. Although this hat would go hard on sucrose. With the crit for the lunar shard. Because it rolled so high compared to this one which rolled so low. Actually, it's kinda similar. I'll probably actually have the vent here. So, what I need to do is get a goblet, right? I need to give this goblet to Sucrose. Unless I want this goblet with a lot of crit. But I would rather have a lot of crit damage than a lot of crit rate. Because if my crit damage is bad, my lunar charges will not deal that much damage. But yeah, now we have 4-piece VV, right? Still tons of EM, like I lost some. I mean, the biggest loss is 30 ER. But man, it is what it is. And what I can do here, right? Now I have a free hat. Or sorry, a free goblet. Oh, Cleanout does not have a goblet. And I can play an offset hat. I can't click compare because I don't have a hat equipped, man. Oh, the Venti one should be better. Or the Kole one? Cizalik has an onset, and so does Raiden, so you cannot take those. And this hat is actually quite lovely, actually. Would this be better? Yeah, I don't want this goblet, actually. You know, let's switch this around. Yeah, because like, I want the ER. Yeah, I do want the crit on Sucrose. And we just need to give ER to Mizuki. Yeah, this is better. Although I would rather have crit damage. Crit is still good. Alright, now we have 4-piece VV and decent EM. Oh, I don't have a weapon. And then the weapon... I mean, here there is not much we can do about this. It's like I can either play Wandering Event Star if you want to stay with a 4-star, or we play 1000 Floating Dreams. I don't really play Nahida all that often. But still feels kinda wrong, man. I guess we'll give Klee the Doko Tails for now. I think this will be the swap. Because this gives 40 EM, the 42 EM to the team. This increased by like 2 EM per refinement, which is so bad, man. Party members are on the equipping character will provide the equipping character with buffs based on whether the elemental type is the same as the latter or not. Which is kinda scuffed. Like, why do you get EM if they are the same? And then damage bonus if they are different? It should be the other way around. Because if they are the same, like, from Nahida's perspective, if they are the same, they are Dendro, you cannot react with them. If they are different, they are like Electro, Hydro. You can do reactions, you can Bloom, you can Hyper Bloom, Aggravate. Or rather spread from Nahida's perspective. So this is kinda weird, man. So yeah, I don't get any EM from this passive, I just get a lot of damage bonus, which is useless. So all this does is give 42 EM to my team, and give me a decent amount of EM as well. At 265. Here I use 100 EM. for 30% of 48% of my EM as attack. So it's 0.3 times 0.48. It's 14% of my attack essentially. Of my EM as attack. After I ascend, how much EM will I have? 668. No. Oh, she gets Anemo damage for Ascension and not EM? Yo, I what? 1.0 man.
Yes.
So I guess 765 is my EM. This is the final number. So we give 110 attack to the team. 110 attack or 40 EM plus a little bit extra, because like it's also from the passive. 20%, so it's extra 20 EM, right? Because I get extra 100. So this is 60 EM. 62. 62 EM or 110 attack. One and 10 attack is like a third of a flower. 63 EM or 62 EM is a third of an EM main stat. It should be actually kind of close, actually. I imagine the EM would be slightly better. But only slightly. Because we're already gonna have a lot of EM because of Sucrose's buffs. And Inefa's buffs. Yeah, I'll have more EM buffs than attack buffs. Wandering might actually be better. Because I can play like Bennett. There is no place, no space. In the team. Because we need the Inefa. With our fleens, of course. You need a second Electro for the energy. Otherwise you are cooked. And Inefa, of course, provides great buffs and great damage as well, at the same time. Then you need a Hydro character, because you need Lunar Charged. So you play Aino. And then a Shredder is more valuable than just an attack buff. Oh man, I couldn't keep climbing. By just walking. But here, oh yeah, here we can go again. I like this weird mountain, where you can just like walk up it without climbing for the most part. Okay, so... let's visit my teapot. Wait, it's only furnishings and that's it? That's kinda sad actually. And I can... Strongbook some artifacts? Oh, I got a hat that I wanted to see if it will roll crit. Man, the next patch, it will be even harder to actually get usable +4 pieces to throw into the box. Although they will buff throwing other pieces into the box. At the very least. 45, 40... Surely one day I will have a use for 50 standard railing scattered structures. So let me go to the bench. So I don't need VV, I'm fine. I wouldn't mind better VV pieces for my Sucrose. But... I wouldn't mind better Tenacity pieces either. And I wouldn't mind them more. Or wouldn't mind them less. We don't have that many. Geo damage, jungle piece, with one good sub. Maybe it can roll like HP% or crit damage. Those HP pieces also aren't terrible for like Furina. But I would kinda want to see some crit on them still. Even if Furina's damage is not that relevant when you play Tenacity, it still exists. And I don't want flat attack and attack percent on my pieces. Attack? Ah, those are just ugly, man. EREM, high roll both. Okay, that's actually kinda good. Low roll EM and it's a 3-liner. Okay. Sit. And now let's check the new artifacts. So first we had a hat, crit damage hat with attack percent and possibly crit rate. My current hat only a 3-liner. I guess this was also only a 3-liner, so it can't really be much better. Even best case scenario. And this is not the best case scenario. Which is good. I want pieces to throw to the box. The mighty box. Why is Furina on an unlocked flower, man? Or not Furina, Nahida. I guess I should just lock it because it's not that bad. Like, it's actually kinda nice. As far as pieces go. Oops, I don't want to close the thing. I want to go to Inefa. And see my tenacity pieces for level up. I've got this piece which is +1 EM, +2 ER. We need to be better than that. Okay, low roll, but it's a roll. Low roll again, but once again it's a roll that we want to see. One miss, but that's okay. No good pieces today. But a high roll ER is definitely very, very nice to see. And another defense. So 2 ER, 1 EM. Wait, so this is 17.5 and 40. This is 15.5 and 44, so we get a bit less EM for 2% more ER? We get like a third of an ER substat, and this is like a fourth of an EM substat. So this is slightly better in terms of just like EM and ER value. And then it's got 19 defense might actually come in handy for somebody. Like Albedo or whatever. Okay, ER sounds with EM. I kinda need them to like roll crit rate or something though. Oh, should they? Okay, I can't skip them now, I have to level them. It's kinda perfect actually. I kinda want to just +4 it and throw it away, but now we are stuck, man. Now we are stuck with this good piece. How tragic. And 5 times bonus? Full sweep, no HP rolls? Wait, this piece is kinda peak actually. I don't want ER sounds on my Nefa, but like, those subs are pretty premium. So are the subs I have. Like, if my Faruzan is playing ER Sans, which she probably is, I should switch them to these ones ASAP. And ASAP means now. So we get more crit damage, slightly less crit rate. And then we do lose the attack percent for EM instead, which is a loss, but like now we have an onset here. Wait, I get an attack hat? As probably not ideal. I probably stole the crit rate hat for somebody else. Like this Inepa over here. Yeah, so we can now play a crit hat from like any set. Oh, the best one is on my Auroron. This ain't too shabby either. These are like the same. Yeah, for an upgrade, 250 ER. Wait, so do I have any other pieces I wanted to level? Yeah, we do have 2 goblets. One is Geo damage. Any contenders? We've got this one. With 1 defense roll, 2 crit rate rolls. Actually not that bad for a Geo character. This absolutely needs crit rate every single time, and we will not even think about leveling another sub. And unfortunately it rolled extra, man. I guess I'm keeping it for now. I think I already had a Dendro Goblet, that's a quite a nice banger. Nah, 2 flat attack rolls. If it rolls crit rate, we might think about leveling this up. It did not, okay, so we do have another piece to throw. Okay, how far along are we? I need to deal with this guy, man. I hate when this is unfulfilled. We need 2 more pieces. Dispatch. Which should be doable. 2 more plus 4 pieces. Okay, we need to cook. I already have Escoffier. Out and about. Let's go for some cooking. Then we can do Polumnia Omnia, suffer a bit. And finally, continue the world quest. This bounce didn't really help me much. I've helped slightly, because there's a little overhang over there. Only hit 1 ore, unfortunate. Okay, don't mind me, guys. Just here to cook. Sometimes I feel like it doesn't start counting if I don't look at it. Is that a thing? Or is the delay just so big? If I don't look at it, let's try. Hey, we got the oranges? It's not counting if I don't look at it. Only now it started. Oh, it's actually true. Yeah, I felt something was off. Before. Freaking quantum cookpot. Observation changes the result. Now it makes sense, man. Sometimes it felt just like weirdly slow. Okay, but now we're done. We can still kill some of the local fauna. I can cook, thus I'm not in combat, so I guess nobody else wants to fight. Okay, so you can hide in this definitely peaceful cave. And do 1 song. When setting up the camera is barely worth it if I just play 1 song. I should do some warm-up first. Also, oh, no. Let's do this one. I got it like perfect second try or something. So I haven't really gotten to know it. But the music is lovely. Oops. I started with the wrong finger. I managed to like catch up, but... Hello, Senara. Mr. Self-appointed Master Caver. Such a beautiful song and such a beautiful map as well. This feels so natural. Every single press here just feels so natural. And then we're gonna play Polumnia Omnia. And I got one good, but like a clear slip up. You know, I just triggered the wrong finger. Okay, I need to like really listen intently to the music. Because I feel like that maybe that's what I'm missing. Have my eyes like closed? I mean, maybe not like fully closed, but like half closed. I got too good still. But it was better than average. This is a good strategy. Got another good. I failed again, man. I click like every finger. Which one did I like? Am I pressing one too early or what? Or am I not holding the slider on the left? I really don't know because there are too many notes at once, so I have no idea which one I'm failing. I need to rewatch my plays. Because this one is almost more frustrating than the beginning. Because I'm also so inconsistent at it, where I fail like 80% of the time. But it's towards the end. But I guess I didn't focus on the music enough. I kinda spaced out and focused on the notes more again. And Dahlia's fair head of hair. Ten goods, man. I mean, if not for the end, I would have like 5 goods. Maybe, or maybe more. Maybe I didn't notice. Let's play a good song to lift my mood. Whoa, wait. I had my hands wrong on the keyboard or something. Wait. I need to focus. Wait. What's wrong with me? Here we go. Now we're good. I just couldn't like get the spark. Oh no, I got a good somewhere? I didn't even see when. I felt a couple times where I was like a bit off, but I felt like I caught the perfect anyways. It must have been, yeah. I mean, one good has happened somewhere. Still pretty nice. One good after not playing this for such a long time. Man, I hate Pulumnia so much at this point. Okay, let's just do one more. Is this one, right? Like the best one? The Rondo? Like they all have the same image, so I don't know which one is which, man. But I think this is the best Fontaine track. Should I unfavorite the other ones to not mess them up? Dahlia fits here very well, even though he's not from Fontaine. No, man, you mess up once and then you are lost. That's such a cool section. Ah, but I failed so hard, so bad. They just all turn into a blur. The notes, like you miss one and you can't recover. Almost happened here again. Hello, Fat? Whoa. Man, I read the comment and because of that I missed more notes, man. I don't speak French, excuse me. Oh my god, what am I doing? Don't read chat? I mean, I don't need to get a perfect on this song. I already perfected it before. We're just playing this for fun. So, I can read chat. And you just need to pick the correct spot in the song to read chat, right? Like, this is fine. Or maybe it's not. I can read chat sometimes when playing. My score is still like, even though I was reading chat for half the song, it's pretty much as good as most of my Polumnia Omnia songs. Play one voice squatting, yeah, that would be kinda impossible. Maybe if I played like easy mode, because on easy mode you probably play like one note per 10 seconds or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh man. Yesterday after the stream, I went running, and then I also did, and after that I've done 20 more squats, and also a bunch of push-ups, and now everything hurts so much, man. Let's do the oral map, it's very quick. We can't end on such a failure like the previous map. Rank is outside, yeah, but in the middle of the night. So I couldn't see the grass, therefore it did not exist. I legit couldn't see where I was going sometimes, it was so dark outside. Just full darkness, I have no idea where I'm going. Am I on a road or am I in the middle of a field? No idea. Ah, I didn't switch the handcam after the squats. Okay, so that means we need to do one more song actually. And of course when I forget the handcam I get the perfect song. Sassy. Let's do... I often do Tinari. Let's do Sumeru. Also one of my favorites. I haven't done it in a while. Wait. I wasn't ready. Oop. Read the chat at the wrong moment. Need to log into Starrel every 4 hours? Yeah, you don't need to log into Starrel every 4 hours. You have more than enough time for the event. Why do scattering? The sooner I get them, the sooner I can spend them. I do need to get them by the next stream, which will be on Saturday. For my Hissilence pools. I need to get her then. Oh, that's a good man. Pretty damn good as well. Let's see if I can get this upcoming section. It was my Achilles heel for a long time. Here. No, I couldn't get it. Oh. Seven seconds. What was the boss on the second half? I mean, I had my E2 Archer, E2 Saber by the time I've done that Memory of Chaos. So... yeah, I guess I don't remember them too well. So one of them were pick Genshin for you. Story-wise, yeah. Those were the two best arcs. Exploration-wise, Natlan is so good though. Fontaine was also lovely with the underwater. But Atlantis has so much variety. I do love the region. But I do wonder what they're gonna cook up with Not Cry. Okay, so we are done with the rhythm gaming. I mean, we were done with rhythm gaming a while ago. A pint it purple. Okay. Thank you, past me, for this kind reminder. We need to go... Where do we need to go? Somewhere. Was like here? A pint. Oh wait, it actually is this spot. Where I'm supposed to go. Oh, there's a time trial in the distance. Far off in the distance. Let's do it. Yeah, we are in let's get distracted mode. Oh, I remembered one is sweet, the other is artifacts, but I chose the wrong one first. Oh man, Chaska is so fast. I kinda need the Sorian mats and stuff, so doing Natlan Leylands is something I should actually be like seeking out. Yeah, I do need their mats. Oh my god though. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, they're running away from me. And I'm being shot at. We're under attack.
キラキラしてる。
Ooh, shrine. I finally found it. I don't think I have the key yet. Oh, there must be something over there. My exploration senses are tingling. You know what would be nice now? Back in Breath of the Wild, you could open, like, that game's camera, essentially. And then you could, like, pin any object in the distance. And then, you know, the pin would appear on your map. That was one of the coolest features of Breath of the Wild. Because it added to this sense of, like, you look at the whole wild world and, like, you see something, you can go there. And there will be something interesting there.
それ。
And Genshin's world is also like this, but we don't have the pin from camera feature. Actually, we don't need to mark it because I will forget. I'm very bad at remembering locations.
遅刻遅刻。
Today I finished reading my first book since like I don't even remember how long ago. I think I've read a full book. Like I've tried reading some books, but never got past like a chapter or two. The last book I finished was like the Witcher series, and that must have been more than 10 years ago. I'm not proud of that, but yeah, better late than never to start reading books again. Oh, where did this Bismuth come from? Or actually, no, it's not as bad. Because I've read some light novels as well. Yeah, light novels are books as well. Barely, but they are. Yeah. So I've read like a bunch of ReZero light novels and some No Game No Life light novels as well. Rot? What do you mean by rot? Oh, is this like a command you wanted to type in your software? Did you want to rotate something? But your focus was on the tweet chat? Hello little guy. Why were you cooking? Hey, don't wake this little guy up. He's just chilling. See ya in the afterlife. Oh, there's more of them! Another guy who's just chilling. Oh, I did not need to kill this one. Wait, so what did I actually read? Yeah, I must have. I mean, I noticed rot, and I was like, what do you mean by rot? At first I was thinking like, what emote did you want to type, but you mistyped, but like, nothing fit. And then I'm like, oh yeah, you work with like some software where this could be a command to rotate something. So I just connected the dots. Why is the map extension so far away? I mean, it's not like some things are just far away, you know? Like, why is Hawaii so far away from other American areas? It just is, man. It just is. If it was closer, because like this was the part that was most affected by the abyss. If it was closer, then the abyss would have like seeped into the rest of Natlan and the whole Natlan would have been dead by now. A ruin in ruins. Also, it does look kind of weird, where like you have this little bridge and then and then Natlan and then like even more empty space and then this island. But Not Cry will be like here-ish. Not Cry will be like, this is closer to Not Cry than to the rest of Natlan, I think. Actually, I think Not Cry is like somewhere here. Whoa. So it will look less out of place when more areas come out. So yeah, in between The Witcher and now, I also read like 10 plus volumes of ReZero. I don't remember where I left off. I know that I have not read every volume I purchased. So, like, I might own like 14 volumes or something, but maybe I only read 12. And then I read all of the... or once again, not all of them. Some No Game No Life light novels. I think like 7 or 8 of them. So, it's still not that much, but it's something. Okay. Whoa, what do you mean gameplay tutorial? A large piece of graphite that can be activated by color and then moves forward on its own. Once the colossal chroma piece begins to move, Asha can move along with it by attaching themselves to the colors on its body. Huh? Oh, so this one just sends you up. Is what it does. I want to go over there. Boink. Oh, it actually took 4 damage. I didn't think it would. But yeah, one thing that I want to figure out is if my e-reader can actually handle books in Japanese. But at first I tried to like buy books in Japanese, but I'm not even sure if it's like possible. Oh, nothing. No chests, no nothing? Oh, I might need this wood actually. If it's a tree. Oh, this is not a tree. It could have been like Flammabomb or something, man. What a shame. Like, there has to be something here, no? No way this place is empty. Oh yeah, there's an Oculus at least. And you're supposed to use like a Holosaurus, but we use the Chaskasaurus. Yep. I wonder what my progress is like. Oh, wait, it's enough. Nah, I don't mark oculi on interactive map. Why would I? The game already has all the tools to show me every Oculus in the game. Wait, but I just got one... I just got a shrine key, but there is another one waiting for me? Wait, there are 2 shrines here or what? Damn. But yeah, I don't mark anything on the interactive map. I once used it sometimes for like some achievement related stuff. Or for furniture chests. I did that once as well. Like if there is something where I need to collect every one of it and the game will not help me. So like obelisks in the Sumeru desert for an achievement. Or furniture chests, yeah. Where I want every single one of them. Because missing one regular chest, that's no biggie. Missing a furniture chest, that's like a unique drop. I need to check the instructor's pocket watches. But yeah, for Oculi, there are Oculus Resonance Stones in the game. I don't think I have any, because they're consumables. But you can just craft them and they will show you the Oculi. As easy as that. Why bother with outside thingies, all tabbing a bunch? Less fun. Do you believe Hizilence as an average dot character? Pretty much. You need a decent amount of effect hit rate on her. I feel like 120 or something. Yeah, for every 10 effect hit rate that exceeds 60, increases her damage dealt by 15% up to a max of 90. So this caps at 120 effect hit rate. So effect hit rate is a very valuable stat, up to 120%. You also need 75 for Kafka's 100% attack buff. What 120? This is 15 times 6. So 10 times 6 is 60. You don't need to hit 120. This doesn't mean you need to hit 120, but it means you don't want to have more than that, right? Because for her, like, most of her stuff is like 100% base chance. So, yeah, you don't really need to worry about like hitting them. You just build effect hit rate solely for this conversion. It's such a garbage stat. When a character needs to have like a garbage stat to useful stat conversion for you to build it at all, it's like so bad, man. It's like absolutely F-tier game design. Where you make a stat that's useless, but then like you have convergence to it. I guess some games have like a luck stat that doesn't do anything by itself, but then you can have like an ability that deals more damage if you have more luck. I guess you can think of it like that. Even effect hit rate also kinda sounds like luck. It has a similar effect. If they combined effect hit rate and effect resistance, that would be a bit better. Yeah, just one bad stat instead of two bad stats. That would fix some issues. Yeah, so 120 effect hit rate body, that means. You don't need to make her all that fast. You want Kafka to be as fast as possible. Fast as lightning, because she's a lightning character, haha. But then his can move slowly, right? She just needs to use her ult, apply the dots, and then she's chilling, right? And Kafka like reapplies all the damage. So you don't really need speed rules on her, although you do want some speed. You don't want to make her like giga slow, like the standard 134, you know, the brain rot, the speed breakpoint. But yeah, something in the vicinity of that. You don't even like, even if you're a bit slower, it's still not that big of a deal, because enemies mostly take damage on Kafka's turns and on their own turns. So his turn, not that important. You can make her faster, like 160, but there isn't really much of a point. Then usually a physical sphere, because even though she applies like all kinds of dots, most of the damage she deals is physical damage. I think it's from like the trace. Now, what is the thingy? Oh yeah, this. Whenever enemies take DOT damage, she deals physical damage to them. Essentially. Additional physical procs per every DOT procced on the enemy. So she mostly deals physical damage, so physical sphere usually, because you already get 100% attack from Kafka, and you get attack from your shoe, and from your rope. So physical damage bonus sphere ideally, but its attack is also fine, and then attack rope, just like full attack. Okay, before we continue, I'll take a quick bathroom break, and then we'll move forward with the quest. Have the stream in. Now back to step 1, get his sense. That's the hardest part. I haven't been able to go through that hurdle yet as well. Although I am now confident enough in getting his sense that I started farming her ascension mats. Before I only farmed the relics, because I was like, maybe I don't get her. So yeah, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Whew. Nahida would be proud. Okay. The last survivor of Tenoxidog. So yeah, back where I tip it first.
私も
Oh,
落ちてしまったのか。
wakey wakey. So last time on World Questing in Genshin, we found out that Enju was actually in this costume all along and then he fled and now we are trying to look for him. No extant records suggest how the Mare Jivari could have disappeared. It seems that all related information was erased alongside the Sea of Ash itself. The only speculation that remains to be made comes from an ancient legend. Thousands of years ago, a troop wandered through the lands. For flutes they had swords, and for harps they had bows. They performed for guests and also for foes. They once traveled through the desert, and they also set foot in the blazing Mare Jivari. But mainstream history dictates that the Mare Jivari only disappeared 500 years ago. Assuming the records of this ancient troop in their heyday are accurate, it might suggest that a temporal disruption phenomenon occurred in the Mare Jivari. Temporal disruption, time. Could the transcendent power of the abyss threaten even the flow of time? But wait, how does... I don't really follow the researcher here. The investigator. Because he says like... Thousands of years ago, a troop wandered the lands and then they set foot in Mare Jivari. But it was like thousands of years ago. But then it disappeared 500. So like, how does this conflict? Like, there is no conflict here. He says, but mainstream history dictates that it disappeared only 500 years ago. Like, that follows, right? Thousands of years ago, somebody was there. Sure, it still existed. And then 500 years ago, it disappeared. Like, this legend has nothing to do with this. I don't understand, man. Also, we already learned it was Venti. He just told us it was him. So, it kinda ruins the suspense, I guess. A gigantic beast that appeared on the western side of Natlan 500 years ago, accompanied by other abyssal monsters. Its body was like that of a mountain and it devoured the tribespeople of Tenoxidog. An out-of-control creation identified as one of Gold's that once attacked and swallowed part of her body. Lacking in intelligence, its actions are solely devoted to an instinct to devour. It's capable of infinite growth and it's functionally immortal. However, unlike Gold's other creations, its immortality does not stem from the power of life, but rather a more transcendent form of abyssal power that may be beyond even our Order's understanding. What's up with these markers? I know the cave, I've been to the cave, but what about these guys? We found 3 reports, and they are all incredible. About Bakunawa. Of all the abyssal monsters that attacked Natlan 500 years ago, Bakunawa was the most terrifying. It was said to have devoured entire villages of tribespeople and could not be killed. Even when it was beheaded or had its body chopped into pieces, the remains would somehow continue to grow, seeking each other out and eventually forming a new revitalized Bakunawa. Then that's kinda creepy. What in the... How was it finally defeated then? Through Tenok's sacrifice, he let Sanhach perform Florison engraving on his body in order to unleash the power of border spells. Then Tenok allowed himself to be eaten by the beast. With Tenok's body as the ritual offering, Sanhach summoned a miniature Night Kingdom inside Bakunawa's belly. The clash between the powers of the Abyss, the Lord of the Night, and Tenok's spirit in Bakunawa's body led to a violent explosion that shattered the monster into innumerable pieces. Yet even so, some believe it never truly died, and that its rebirth was merely suppressed by the chaotic energies unleashed in the blast. If the right conditions are met, the beast's remains could potentially still grow into a new Bakunawa once more. We found 3 reports and they're all incredible. Okay, yeah, same. About the Mare Jivari. And you failed to uncover the mystery of the Mare Jivari's disappearance, which is good news for us. But his hypothesis is a little hard to believe. He had no hypothesis. Or I guess no, he had a hypothesis that's like that the abyss can disrupt time or something. That was his hypothesis. About the cave. It seems like Angel memorized our map after he snuck a peek at it. This he's really drawing of it. Judging by the markings, he must have found his destination. Blah. So why didn't he do anything? He just wasted his time out here putting on a show. Given the cunning he's displayed so far, I doubt he did so without purpose. His act must have been necessary for him to break through certain obstacles. Now we've read all 3 reports, what should we do next? Let's go to a place marked on the map. Good idea, it looks like we're pretty close. And we just have to figure out what the Abyss Order is up to. Let's head out. I guess the X's were just him trying to like pinpoint the actual location of the cave. And you're only supposed to find the cave now. But it was here all along. And we found it at the very beginning of time. And yeah, before I was wondering, why cannot I interact with this? Should I kill them? I guess so. Now Chaska is at full HP at the very least. Looks like we've reached the end. What's this? It looks familiar. That's a mystic arts implement from the Master of the Nightwind, but how did it end up here? Probably thinks we've seen those around. Can transport us to other places, right? That's correct. Our tribespeople use them to transport themselves to the Chamber of Weaving or the Sacrificial Altar of Enigmatic Land. But this one doesn't lead to either of those places, evidently. Where do you think it goes? The only people who know where it leads are the spellcaster and anyone else who's used it. Unfortunately, it looks like this implement's too old to work. Too old? So old that its spirit has long since dissipated. I doubt that Angel Brad could have found a way around this either. Is there any way to, replenish its spirit to make it work again? There is a way, but every spellcaster is like a different lock, each needing their own key to open. I will have to figure out the structure of this implement's lock before we can get it up and running again. Just like that, wow, Cicely, you're amazing. Obviously, look up my name in the Nightwind dictionary and you will find 3 words. The real Shadil. Shadil? Doesn't sound like a real word to Paimon. Of course it is. It means a shaman who's the real deal. What about the definition of Ororon? A cultisham. A shaman whose skills you cultivated? No, a shaman who cultivates vegetables. You didn't write this dictionary yourself, did you, Sidlali? That's enough jokes for now. Let's give me a moment to look at... Wait, who goes there? We're followed? Whoever you are, come out with your hands up. Oh, just some Asha. You scared Paimon half to death. She thought it was that awful angel guy. Oh, why are there Asha following us? Maybe they like us. Pukul told us that Asha are the benevolent souls of the Mare Jivari. They are friendly sorts. You mean how benevolent souls is one of the ways to interpret the word Asha? I've heard that said before, but it doesn't solve the mystery of why they followed us all the way here. Hold on, I think I've got it. Maybe they are not just being friendly. What else could it be? Maybe they are after something we are carrying. If they're the benevolent souls of the Mare Jivari, it would make perfect sense for them to be drawn to it. Do the honors, Jan? Take out Sanhaji's relic? Sanhaji's relic? Oh wow, the Asha are really happy. They must have seen Citlali take it out just now and follow us ever since. We took it out, not Citlali. Maybe if you hadn't done the event, Citlali brings it here instead of us having this all along. And that's why Citlali like takes it out and hands it over to us in this quest, and now it's like a little plot hole. Like not a plot hole, but it's like an omission. They forgot to account for the other way things could have gone. A reunion after all these years. Ah, what are they doing? The implement, it's active again, but how? It seems the Asha were the key we needed for the lock. You might not know who left this implement behind, but the place it points to must have something to do with the Mare Jivari. Should we go and take a look around? Only if you are both ready. We can't wait too long. That bird from the Abyss Order is going to catch up to us sooner or later. Let's go. Pam is a little worried about this one, but okay, let's go. Where in the world are we? I was unaware that such a place exists in Atlan. Pam can't believe even Citlali doesn't know where we are. Plus, my connection with the way was being severed. What does that mean? It means we are probably not in Atlan anymore. Huh? How? We were in the resort just a few seconds ago. I would explain if I could. Even though I can't sense the way up anymore, I can still sense the Night Kingdom's presence. This doesn't make sense. Let's look around, maybe we'll find some answers. Better than standing around and gawking. Let's move, but be careful. We do still have Floriston. But yeah, so if we are in Mare Jivari right now, not sure if we are. The Mare Jivari physically on the map is actually like here. Just outside the Paimon border to the south of the Easy Breeze Summer Resort. And also underwater, of course. Or like underground. Weatherstone tablet, most of its inscription is worn away. I cloak the enigmatic land and shroud this place. Only the legacy of heroes may awaken. Shulevitz. Shulevitz doesn't sound Natlanian. Oh, that's the talking stick, right? Or is it? Maybe it's not actually. New hammer weapon type? To the young Burkina. To the giant Tupac. To the brave Menilek. The chief of the mines, Sunjata. What is this? Oh, those are like tongues or something. To the everlasting Tanok. His remains are buried here. I guess the talking stick cannot be here. Because it was at Mavuika's place before she like destroyed it. I mean, I will have to go here later anyways, but let's go in order. Let's not go too far ahead. To the Great Runner Wanjiru. Wait, there should be a weapon here, right? There are words carved on the back of the stone. It belonged to Sanhaj. This was Sanhaj's weapon? Where did it go? Could it be the relic? Let's put it there and see if it does anything. I haven't read all the inscriptions yet. This one, oh yeah, Burkina. Oh no, I actually have read all of them. The border master Sanhaj Kompore. His remains are buried here. Oh, so it is slightly different. So for Tanok and Sanhaj, the remains are actually there. For the others, it's just like more symbolical. Oh, this is the same dialogue again. You place Sanhaj's relic on the stone. Oh, the seat in the center is glowing. Yeah, do you wanna try sitting on it? Menacing. Jan Paimon, where are you? Jan disappeared after he sat on the pedestal. Did he get transported somewhere else? It's too dangerous. I've got to follow him. Wait, no way. I'm the only one who knows what's happened. If I can't just rush in after them, the Tsitsimitl can't stray too far from me either. If we all get trapped here, if we all get trapped inside, we are dead meat. But I can't just walk away. The Abyss Order rat could show up at any moment. I can't let him threaten Jan and Paimon. This is bad. I have to find a way to inform Avuika, or at least leave a message that can be passed on to her. Oh my, oh my. I'm sorry to be a bother, but may I ask if this is the Hotel of the Sacred Flame? What stylish chairs it has. When it rains, it pours. Oh my, could it be? The fearsome Granny Italy, the one who's been chasing me everywhere. When did you get into the customer service industry? Abyssal Rat, still running that rodent mouth of yours. Is another one of your schemes? I admit that I can be somewhat loquacious, and I adore a good scheme as much as the next Abyssal Rat. But it's my first time visiting this tawdry establishment. I had to be able to reach the Mare Jivari through that woven scroll. Who would have thought it would take me here? I guess this is what people mean when they say it's a small world. Oh my, I must be disturbing you during your shift, Granny Italy. I shall take my leave. See yourself out. My, you are really letting a perfectly good customer go? Won't this look bad for your key performance indicators? Granny doesn't have the time to entertain you right now, so please get your sorry hind out of my sight. Of course, of course. I don't suppose this has anything to do with Jan's mysterious absence. We're old friends, you know, me and him. I just thought I should say hello, seeing as I'm here. Or perhaps I could draw your attention to his familiar scent left behind on the chair over there. Might I investigate? Wow, scent? Guess I was wrong about you. Rather than a rat, you appear to be Jan's abyssal mat. Why, I'm most offended. Such vitriol. From the mouth of a dear old lady, no less. You mistake me. I'm just so touched that the little lost dog would travel 1,000 miles to reunite with its master. It's enough to move Granny to tears. Well then, is Papa? Let the mangy dog perform his trick. Well, you've been taught how to sit, surely? Or do you need a treat to coax it out coax it out of you? I must admit, as a representative of the Abyss Order, I am slightly perturbed by your sudden change in attitude, Granny. So not a dog, but a scaredy cat instead. The Abyss Order won't possibly be full of cowards like you. No wonder they are stuck wallowing in mediocrity. Think not of my incompetence as something all my colleagues possess. I am, as you first said, merely a rat subject to the mockeries of others. Being cautious is how a rat survives, no? So just to be sure that I'm not about to walk into a trap, how about we make a deal, Granny? Papar, the employee who was role-playing a hero, is currently safe. Might I exchange him for safe passage to the Mare Jivari? As long as I can reach the Mare unhindered, I can guarantee that Papar will return to his friend and all will be well. What do you think, dear Granny? And what exactly do you want to do in the Mare Jivari? The elderly should know better than to hover over the shoulder of the youth, prying into all their personal secrets. Such flowery speech, it's a pity I can't be bothered to commit it to memory. However, you would do best to remember every word I'm about to say. That seems a little unfair. Isn't it the duty of a grandson to listen to their granny? Keep those ears peeled, lest I peel them off your head. The throne behind me leads to a place none of us know about. If you want to go there, you'd best become as compliant as a docile capybara. No vandalism, no hurting the flora, find Jan and Paimon and ensure their safety. Understood, I swear on Jan's name to do as you say. You young people are always so keen on swearing oaths. For an old-timer like me, I prefer a safer approach. I just need you to cooperate for a moment. What do you mean by cooperate? Hush hush, my ratty little grandson, this won't take long. It's Papa, hold him down. Where the heck are we? We just touched that stone thing and whoosh, now we are here. And Citadel is nowhere to be seen. This place looks like the Night Kingdom. Zali said she could sense the Night Kingdom's presence just now, maybe this is why? But why are there traces of the Abyss here? Didn't we get rid of them already? Maybe this isn't Natlan at all. It looks like Natlan, but it's not Natlan? It looks like the Night Kingdom, but there is no way-up connection, and the Abyss is still around. Paimon's getting scared. I just thought of something. What is it? Sunhatch once cast a border spell. Are you talking about that mini Night Kingdom he summoned? Wouldn't that mean the Mare Jivari is right in front of us? We won't know unless we look. And then let's be careful. Oh, there's a chest right outside? Multiple reefs have appeared in this unstable space, resembling the Night Kingdom. They appear to be connected, as though traveling through one will lead you to another. Oh, we have to press F. That's unfortunate. Would be cooler if you could just like walk through them. Oh. This one is also locked away. Oh! So this most likely leads over there. But then there are these two. I mean, this is a bigger chest, it can't be this easy. Is there a ceiling as well? At the very least it's higher than I can reach with a simple Chaska flight. Okay, so probably this will get me there and this to the chest. Yep. Oh boy, it's a trap! Oh, now there is another one. Or just a shortcut back to land. Opened up. The simple guys, they won't jump us out of nowhere, will they? Oh, they will jump us out of nowhere. Oops. And there is the biggest of the portals. Downside of World Quest is that they like aren't voiced. Oh, but an upside is that the areas in them are usually permanent, while the areas in story quests are usually temporary. Where are we now? Oh, those kind of look like the hero's weapons as well, but it's probably just like supposed to be generic Natlanese weapons. Man, the sounds are pretty spooky. I don't think she heard a terrifying roar. Oh boy, it's only the Mare Jivari. I can't believe we are really here. This makes us true legends amongst adventurers. My god, insane aura. Oh, I can't really walk off the beaten path. Or I burn to death. Not currently in Natalan is what this says. What if there's anything? in those seemingly endless fields. But damn. Wait! It's purple? Is someone hearing things or is someone calling us? Let me... Oh, cannot configure party. I mean, this name is good enough. I'll just switch Chaska for like Shilan and we are good to go. Ja, and Paimon. Hey, someone's calling for us. It sounds like Citlali. I found you at last. Enjo? It's me, Citlali. Citlali? Well, long time no see, Jan and Paimon. I have to admit, this isn't what I thought our reunion would look like. He's gone back to being Enjo again. Hearing the voices of that old hag come out of my youthful mouth is beyond mortifying. Shut up before I make you. Are you okay, Citlali? I'm fine, my body's back in the main hall, but I used a spell to attach a part of my spirit to this fool's body. This way I can put him to good use. Oh, Citlali is amazing. Paimon can't believe she can actually control Angel's body. Don't let her fool you. She's not that powerful. I'm only letting her do this because I cut a deal with her. A deal? So you sold your own body? In a partial, temporary and limited transaction. One that allows me to ensure your safety and keep him from threatening us. Anyway, I'm glad you are safe, both of you. Here, this Sanhaj's ritual sword, the Calamity of Eshu. I borrowed it from the chief before I set off from the Masters of the Nightwind. I mean, we already own this blade, though. Or did she take it? In the quest, did she take it with her? Since you don't know much about this area you are in, it's probably best to keep it close at hand just in case. Oh, so this is what he used to summon the Night Kingdom? What rare and precious treasure. I don't suppose it would be a problem if I just touched it for a moment? In your dreams, you are holding on to this? So stingy, don't you know that I was the one who found the relics used by Sanhaj to open up his passages? I didn't kick up a fuss when they fell neatly into your hands, did I? You could learn a thing or two from someone with my magnanimity, Paimon. Yeah, Paimon really wants to give this guy a good slap, but she doesn't want to accidentally end up hitting Citlali. Slap away, it won't hurt me. Well, excuse me, I'm just a cleric. I've never hurt a soul. Is the crime of my wanting to come here and have a look around really deserving of such unjust violence? He's not wrong. Papar wasn't hurt, I checked. But we were tricked, he hurt our feelings. I fully sympathize, Paimon, I do. But as you can see, I now have an old hag bouncing around in my brain. If that isn't punishment enough, then I'm afraid you might as well just kill me. Sounds good to me. Ed Tuyan? I thought the hero of your acclaim would say something in my defense, but here you stand poised to strike me down with a cold blade? As long as it doesn't affect Citlali. Well said. Let's stop talking about this. Present circumstances dictate that we should be trying to work together. Rewind, Paimon, since when were we ever a team? This is the Mare Jivari, it's not like we have a choice. We've been in the same boat since the very start, and our enemies are the metaphorical sea and its storms. You also had that scary creature just now, right? Although it was also my first time laying eyes on it, my wealth of wisdom tells me that it was likely Bakunawa's permeation. If we don't deal with it, it will eat us. If it eats us, it will get stronger. If it gets stronger, it will escape into Natlan and continue eating until there is nothing left. Bakunawa? That's the monster that Tenok and the 6 heroes of ancient Natlan fought against. Wait, didn't they defeat it? Ha, you wish. The worst part about the beast is that it has even stronger immortality than the rest of Gold's creations. Its permeation is no simple humus or chalk. The power contained within it was something that even Gold and the Abyss Order couldn't harness. A power that can corrupt even the passage of time. Venti also mentioned something about the contamination of time in the Mare Jivari. So this monster is the one behind it? We did encounter our fair share of obstacles on the way here, but maybe because people were trying to keep Bakunawa from escaping through the seals. Is that why the Mare disappeared? Wait, we didn't break the seals by coming here, did we? Let's just assume that we are in a different time from Bakunawa for now. Then how are we gonna get home? Our path is clear, Paimon. If the problem lies in Bakunawa's permeation, then in the name of the Abyss Order we must slay the beast. Why are you acting like such a good guy all of a sudden? Pick a side and stick to it, will you? Perhaps if you were more well-read, you would understand. The new Tide Anthology states that principles are defined by their flexibility. Flexible principles are to be, in principle, flexible. In any case, the time has come for us to fight. Scorched by the ravages of time, the power of the Way-Up still harbored within the Calamity of Eshu awakens, as those sensing the presence of a nemesis from 500 years before. Use this power to defend against Bakunawa's attacks. After successfully fending off a special move, the Way-Up will unleash a powerful counterblow. Once struck by the Way-Up's counterblow, Bakunawa will be temporarily paralyzed. Seize this opportunity to unleash the power of the Calamity of Eshu and attack Bakunawa's weak spots for a chance to sever its limbs. Attack with the full power of the Calamity of Eshu when Bakunawa is at its weakest to thoroughly defeated. Though as legends tell of the terrifying monster's powers of revival, it remains to be seen if it might one day rise again. I still can't configure my party. Just in case, I don't think this will matter at all. It's incredibly unlikely to matter, but I have like no artifacts on MC. They are all like level 0. So just in case, let's put him on some like scroll. Yeah, just like some decent crit value scroll pieces. Instead of Sack Sword, we could put Eshu for the... Oh, it's only level 50 though. Can I level it? No. I could craft maybe enough of these, but I don't have a crafting table. Okay, so let's play our Swords of Artisan Croats. Which, yeah, once again, incredibly unlikely to actually matter. This guy is way too big. Oh, be careful, Jan! You've been hit! Are you hurt, Jan? Oh no, I can't just spam this. Climb up onto Bakunawa's neck head from here. And here's weak spot. Is there open a passage for us? Just like that. I can actually do some damage to it. You do it again, use the passage. I wanted to show the same thing. It says aim, but there isn't really anything to aim when you press T. You can shout next time. You would think it would be easier to hit when he's so gigantic, but it's pretty difficult to hit actually.
ッションは私が定義する。手伝って。
Very late in time.
続き。はっはっキャッ中風本に帰する。
Wait, I
時の油断が
messed something up, I think. Or maybe I didn't. Why did I switch of Bokunawa? Stop singing my thunder, you old hog. Did we win? No matter how powerful a beast Bokunawa is, it will always fall short of the might of Yan and Aenjo. Did we get rid of it? Woohoo, we're awesome! That's the biggest bad guy we've ever taken down. Well, judging by the potency of the energy we just dealt with, that may only have been one piece of Bokunawa's body. But even if it's only one of many, I'm sure it will have left something useful behind. Let's see. Stop right there. You heard it, Angel, stay put. What's this now? Are your companions not but arrows in your quiver, fit only to be strung, shot and then abandoned? Jan, remind me, who was it who dealt the crucial blow to Bokunawa just now, Is how you trade the backbone of your team? Backbone? Keep dreaming. What exactly are you after? All that is unknown etches itself into the desires of my soul. The corpse of Bokunawa may be laden with ancient treasures it once devoured. Surely such artifacts will be priceless. Try harder. You've been hunting for clues about the Mare Jivari since Jan's arrival in Natlan. There is no way your end goal is something so vague. You can't lie your way out of this one, Enjo. What secrets are you hiding? You're not giving up until you spill the beans. A lie? Why, I'm not lying at all. But since you insist, I will grace you with a story. Many years ago, there existed a kingdom in a broken land. The king was wise and powerful. He loved his people and was beloved by them. Later, when a powerful enemy attacked the kingdom, the king sacrificed his life to save it. Upon his death, the most steadfast followers succeeded him. Yet evil still lurked in the shadows, its creeping corruption poisoning the new king. Once more, the kingdom was plunged into torment. Civil war broke out across the kingdom, splitting it into factions. The wicked king was slain and his people were exiled from the land. These exiles split off into two different groups. One chose to accept their exile and abandon their homeland forever. The other group refused to leave until they were allowed to settle down elsewhere, albeit in the most barren and remote part of their nation. They lived in neglect for millennia until darkness returned once more. The kingdom was still divided, and these exiles were the first to raise their weapons. Although they were destitute, not a single one of them retreated or fled. With the same stubborn spirit that bade them never abandon their homeland, all those years ago, they fought and died until, at last, only one remained. You're not going to tell us that survivor was you? It seems like eating too many slimes really can make someone a dullard. But I was just guessing. Where would you get off being so mean? In any case, that man's name was Tenok, and the lost settlement was known as Tenochtitok. Its people were warriors who wielded the power of Anemo. Some people named the place where their bones were buried the Windless Land. While their brothers and sisters, who 500 years before departed from their homeland, headed to the true land of wind. There they were known by another name, the Muratans. However, that's a story for another day. Finally we get some... what was her name again? Vanessa lore. Does this mean you are one of these Muratan people? Really? Is he lying against it, Lali? Don't shout so loudly or I will kill off all dear Jan's brains, or you will kill off all the dear Jan's brain cells. As for your beloved Gransit Lali, she can no longer respond to you. What did you do to her? Nothing of consequence, I merely drove her away. Stories all have a purpose, and I thank you for taking the time to listen to this one, as it has allowed me to familiarize myself with some of Bokunawa's powers. From now on, that hack shan't be bothering us anymore. You sneaky, lying, scheming, evil abyssrat. Flexible principles, Paimon, flexible principles. See, that is where your problem lies. You never listen to what others have to say. Who exactly are you and what's your objective? Jan, I have seen the glory of Windagnir Parish, buried beneath the snow. I have witnessed the Sun Children dancing in their white night, and beheld the magnificence of Gurabad, submerged in the sea of sand. I have touched the vessels of flesh and blood in the Moshiri ceremonial site, and the broken colossi of Remuria, and brushed my fingers across the soiled colors of the murals in the Vukub Vakix Tower. I know how Mondstadt's old aristocracy was overthrown, how the people of Liyue began the great migration of the Guile assembly, and how the loyalists of Orobashi fought against the disciples of Narukami. I even know how the people of Tenochtitok perished in battle, and how the Muratans left for a distant land. But none of these places in my memory belong to me. They're like shooting stars, merely flitting across my sky with a spark, then fading into nothing. Jan, Paimon, I serve the Abyss Order, but the Order is not my home. What about you two? Where is your home? So you cannot answer that. Or perhaps you do not wish to answer? Very well. I will be heading deeper to continue in my investigation. Maybe we shall never see each other again. But know this, Jan. Without the power of Bakunawa, you will never be able to enter the true Mare, Jivari. Allow me to leave you a final parting gift. What is this? This is the flower that blooms in flames. Until the day that the fires turn me into ashes, you shall see the glowing embers of this flower shining through the dark smoke. Hey, you're called Enjo, right? If you find any secrets, remember to come back and tell us. Or at least give us your name. Your real name. Granny Itzli? Why, I swore I had driven you away. And me? By the legs of you? Pff, Granny just wanted to see if you had any other parlor tricks up your sleeves. So that's how it is. Granny will always be Granny. I apologize for my hubris. If that day does come, I promise I will. And with that, I bid you farewell, you monuments on my journey. Until we meet again. If there truly is a homeland I have forgotten, could it be within this realm of smoldering, shattered time? You are back. Are you both alright? We are okay. That's a relief. I couldn't see what Enjo was up to. Unreadable to the very end. When I think about it, when Enjo was hiding inside Tenoyolotzin, I don't think he was able to enter this place. But he knew you would come and he planned to use you. Naturally, he was certain you would somehow find a way. But he didn't bet on Citlali showing up, which threw a wrench into his works. We always knew this guy wasn't like the other Abyss Order goons. But Paimon never thought he would have so many secrets, and asking him for answers only left us with more questions. Just like this place. I'll check with Mavuika. I have a feeling she will know something about this place. I let Citlalin scout the area and it found a stone tablet behind the temple. It just so happens there were some names written on it. Names? Some of them have been eroded beyond recognition, while others are barely legible. They are the names of the former Pyro Archons. Huh? I have an inkling this place may have been put together by the Pyro Archons 500 years ago. They must have made it to deal with, or at least temporarily contain, Bakunawa. But the exact methods they used are still a mystery. Anyway, I would appreciate if you don't tell anyone else about this, for now at least. And can we keep looking around this place? Of course, but you shouldn't stray too deep. Especially you, Jan, got that? The spirit trace I left on Enjo seems to have been consumed by a strange power. Whatever's wrong with the Mare Jivari, we are definitely not equipped to handle it right now. I have some time to look into all of this. Of course, if I learn anything useful, you will be the first to hear about it. Is there anything else you would like to know? How's the employee who was acting up earlier? Papar? He's fine. Enjo told me that he previously disguised himself as a tourist and adopted the name Heine. I don't even know what this could mean. It has to be another like Japanese direction place thingy. Like, you know, under the depths or in the middle of the valley or beneath the mountain. Like those are his names so far. But it's definitely pretty funky. He then approached Papar and the two of them really hit it off. In the end, Enjo fed Papar enough Afimid to knock out the Tatankasaurus. He's probably still snoozing it off in a corner of that aisle somewhere. Classic Enjo. I should really be heading home. For a senior citizen like myself, this excursion has been a headache and a half. Thank you, Citlali. I didn't ask for anyone's thanks. But well, if you really want to express your gratitude, remember to come and visit your granny more often, okay? Oh! Lava Walker's resolution. A flower given to you by Enjo. Wait, so is he the Lava Walker? Could he be? He did just walk in the lava of Mare Jivari. I mean, not the lava, but the scorching sands. A more recent booklet containing just a few more elegant and joyful words. That's complete. Now I sing, Isaja.
Yeah.
Kyongoji has been gone for over a decade. Great victory. Build this shrine, honor the fallen. The fine name can be seen at the bottom, but it doesn't say what is the name that can be seen at the bottom. Fine name can be seen at the bottom. Like, I guess those are supposed to be names of the Pyro Archons, and they are not showing them to us. Bokunawa's revival. Before the return, must block the Mare Jivari, hold back the black tide. If I fail and fall, let those who come after. Glohari. So that might be one of the Pyro Archons. For those who come after. Baldamar's wind-worn booklet with only a few words still legible. Seal the borders, contain the Mare Jivari, not a task for just one generation. My time runs short. Put my thoughts in the sacred flame. Remember, you who follow. Kochanina. Can I go up there? Oh, Xianyun is... Oh yeah, Xianyun was killed by Bakunawa, yeah. Oh no, there is an invisible wall. Or rather, an invisible ceiling. And also, we got the tattered notes. So, you can come back to defeat the Bakunawa later. I think every 2 days you can beat him. I got 4 magical crystal chunks, amazing. Ooh, artifacts. Attack critical. Maybe I can check this out. Instructors? Attack goblet with crit rate? Do you save this piece? Nah, I mean, it can roll ER. This is just a 2-liner, so I don't really want this. A freaking 2-liner, man. So the tattered notes, where are they? Quest items? Yeah. My 14th post to rest. I don't know whether it's day or night. There is no wind. I thought I was going to die. The monster ate my left hand and chanked out my lower back. My medical supplies I dropped Archon knows where, so there was no treating my wounds either. But today, as it turns out, was my lucky day. I didn't expect to meet a man here. He calls himself Noct, and he used the flower that blossomed among the ashes to stop my bleeding. He even warned me about getting close to the beasts, because they would eat even their own kind. I asked him where he comes from. He said he comes from a place called Tenoxetok. But that's not his hometown. Strangely, he doesn't remember where he was born, but who am I to question him? Could be Enjo. Noct left without taking a rest. He said he was running out of time. He wanted me to head back before it was too late. With my body as it is now, it might be too late already. I'm prepared. I know this is my last adventure. I swear to use every last drop of blood in my body to uncover the secrets of this place. As sure as I am the great adventurer Stanley. Hans, so long as you make it back to Mondstadt safely, my efforts have not been in vain. If a day should come when another member of the guild returns here, I hope they can find the records I've left behind. Ad Astra Abyss. Oh my god, it follow. This is why I love Genshin so much, man. We are following up from on lore from like 5 full years ago. This 1.0 lore. So right now it's still recovering, right?
Yeah.
Leave the main. Would be cool if you could climb this body of the great Bakunawa. But yeah, it's got like a force field around. And there seems to be even like some sort of an invisible ceiling again. They really could have made it like a piece of terrain. Not like it would have changed much anyways. And we are back in good old Teyvat. Oh, I wanted to talk with the guy, but he's not here. Want to see if like Papar is doing well and stuff? Not dying again. No, there is no passage. There's waterfall. So yeah, that was a super cool quest. We got Stanley lore, Vanessa lore. You can do some pretty quick and pretty nice artifact routes through this resort. I need to like look them up, especially because like the downside of these artifact routes, I say routes and routes, like, is that they take 24 hours. The artifact's supposed to take 24 hours to refresh, and as such, you can't really do it every day. But I don't stream Genshin every day, so it's actually perfect. It will be funny when one day we will learn Enjo's true name and he will no longer be Enjo. He will be someone else, man. Enjo avatar? The scholar who crossed the Mare Jivari. So he's the lava walker. It's gotta be. We've got an Enjo artifact set since 1.0 and nobody knew. I think I will stay on Ru though. This is not a bad avatar though. I'll say like this. I like this also, the avatar and background combo. Oh, Farzan. Wait, what? Idols? As at the breakdown, I found a few students of mine gathered around and talking about the news of some savior. The way they were talking normally, I would go over and slap them on the back of their heads and tell them that they'd be much better off reading more books rather than wasting time on such useless prattle. But this time, the subject of discussion was you. Well, I suppose their enthusiasm wasn't entirely unfounded. Fine, I suppose young people should have role models. Or wait, what do they call them nowadays? Idols? Goodness, the younger generation does love their trendy terms. And then there's that thing, what is it, light novels? Light, huh. Some of these volumes are thicker than the classics in my archives. By the way, I heard Cole is quite fond of that kind of reading too. Has she ever mentioned which titles she likes? Not I'm prying, of course. Understanding the interests of one's juniors is an essential part of nurturing their academic development after all. If you find yourself back in Mare with a bit of free time, do come visit. Your senior is always happy to engage in a proper discussion. I've got 3 of those now. Okay, I guess so my next priority should be more quests, right? There are like chests all over the place. But I kinda want to get all the colors. And I know that this one will give me one of them. I mean, this is not the... Wait, could this be where I can use the badges? No, it's something else. It's a minigame. Throw the exploding paint buckets onto the field and signs before they explode. You can achieve victory by covering a certain amount of the entire field with paint before the competition ends. However, if your opponent manages to cover the entire field in the required amount of paint first, then you will lose. Reminds me of a certain minigame from Expedition 33. Let's see how it plays though. Ahoy! Okay, it has like no dialogue. Whoa, wait. No. No. Could I use Kinich here? Kinich probably will be better because he can actually like move at a normal pace. Also, can I paint like my own stuff? Oh, I can! I should! Even.
Ah, キラキラで美しいな。
Let's see if I can use Kinich.
俺に任せてくれ。
Yeah, this is kind of like cheating actually. Oops. Because we have an oopsie though. Just gotta make sure to recover anything they put out to us. Gotta paint these things in the background as well. Easy to miss. They didn't make a proper animation of him like yoinking these. Oops, that was bad. Oh man. Wait, I can yoink theirs? No, I cannot.
んなもんしかねえのか。
いらないなら無駄口を叩いてないでどけ。
What are these dinos? Oh my god, so many. Okay. Somehow this was the fastest one.
山分けでいいな。
こんなガラクタが欲しいのか。
Should I leave this as it is or try to paint it? Oh, we got another big fish that will send us somewhere.
これは必要か。
Oh my god, there are more games here.
Yeah. Hup.
Also plenty of artifacts as always. Only one chest to grab this time though. So many artifacts, man. Bean eating shark challenge contest. Oh, it's Pac-Man. Yo. The camera is kind of scuffed. Okay, is that it? One chest and we're done? Kinda looks like it.
飛ぶか。
See ya. Actually, no. I want to go this way. To paint the fish on the wall. Oh, the music was so cool and now it stopped. Oh, this is cleared. Oh, would it show on the other ones as well if I actually clear
風が
them?
立つぞ。
And they would be like locked? Oh, first defeat this guy.
Yeah. 風よ。
Oh, don't we have to burst?
飛ぶか。撃て。
八方の風羽ばたく。たもと。
Oh, Kinch can do damage. And neither can Chaska really.
紅に染まって散りなさい。いや。
Guys, Kinch is still our
か
best
かっ
bet.
たな。
He will fire off eventually. Oh, journey through wind and waves. Oh yeah, this is a furniture. I was surprised to get furniture from a furniture chest. Okay. Yellow? Blue? Wait, is this one supposed to be green? It might be. If it's supposed to be green, I can't do that, man. Or no, it's fine. If it's red. Oh no, it had to be red because it looks at red flowers. Oh. Also, they probably would not do a puzzle that requires green paint when it has to be unlocked from like some niche quest that I don't even know what it is. They've got stuff here. Hello, boys.
行くよ大火山おろしこれ食べられるかな
What did we just get? IR's Heroes Cup invitation. Tour of the Return of the Sacred Flame. Intriguing. I was supposed to do the quest, man. Oh, what is this cave? Ah, you're here for the IR Heroes Cup. Let me see your invitation letter. This one? Alright, you may enter. Don't forget the rules and be careful when finding Ipakura. Finding what? Welcome friend to the IR Heroes Cup. I'm the organizer. This is the last day of the competition. If you want to claim the crown, you will need to defeat our top 3 warriors back to back. Well, this is a battle for the glory of IR. Use fists, weapons, or any other tricks in the book to defeat your opponent. And is IR a person or? My friend, only champions are qualified to ask questions here. Get on stage. Careful, little one, you wouldn't want me to snap your arm like a twig. I'm here to challenge you. You're going to try. Today you will taste the fury of Tobahak's fists. Does he actually smash shields?
ソーランド行こい僕をたたえ嬉しい収穫だね
Is it our turn? Even though it's you, we won't hold back. I'm here to challenge you. Then come.
炎がどうしたいかご助力をやけどしないように夢療法
It's actually easier to win against 2 than against 1 with this team.
嬉しい収穫だね
You've got some real skill to make it this far, mister, but I'm afraid this ends here. I'm here to challenge you. You're going to try, but you should know I've got backup. Is it gonna get like a Wayob? Then Drasha, I choose you!
天界交渉は終わりご安心を顔が曇ってるさ
Oh, Blast, come back then, Drasha. Seems I haven't underestimated you. Pyrasha, Hydrasha. Wait, whoa, that's not over yet.
掃除対象あれ狂いなさいやっほっふっほっ行きましょうはっほっはっ
Wait. Pyrasha was the Hydro one. Mr. Kelly strong, you're the strongest warrior I've ever seen. Can I be as strong as you one day? I want to become a true champion of the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. If you work hard, I'm sure you can. I'll work hard, just you wait.
どう使うかきちんと計画してくださいねやっ
Welcome, champion of the Return of the Sacred Flame. You have earned our respect. It's not called the IR Heroes Cup? Well, you know how it is. People have real names and nicknames, and so do competitions. The IR Heroes Cup is its official name, and the Turf is its nickname. Ipakura likes to call it that. Ipakura's parents took part in the pilgrimage of the Return of the Sacred Flame alongside us. Unfortunately, they fell in battle during the last Abyss invasion. That's why Ipakura likes to call this contest the Tour of the Return of the Sacred Flame. So where does IR come from? You might have guessed by now, but his full name is Ipakura IR. Before his parents passed, they entrusted Ipakura to us. That's why we set up this contest. We like to say it was to give him a happy summer, but the truth is... one day he'll become a hero just like his parents, isn't that right? I would have expected an achievement for this. Oh, there actually is an achievement. Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't notice. There was no, like, red dot on the entire menu there. If I replaced... like the Furina maybe, or Kokomi, one of the Hydros with Chaska, the other team would have been a decent exploration team as well, and actually fun to fight with as well. When I explore, actually no, when I explore Notcry, I want to use Flames and enough ideally. I guess I won't do a quest today. I'll just walk around for a bit. Did you return to the dragons within 190 seconds? Oh. That's cool. Oops. They get further and further away. It's actually harder to hit them. We could use some music though. Why did the music stop playing? I wonder if I can swim up to them. Also, this checkmark does not mean that a thing is complete. It's just that kind of sign. Wait, have I been here? Oh, yeah, I have. Alright, that's where the regular Monetu were cooking. One of these balloons is not yellow. Beautifully painted. Thanks, bro. Painted the balloons within the time limit. Not sure if I need to use the correct color, but I need to use the correct color. Like, personally, I need to use the correct color. So yeah, let's just press the button and go where the wind leads us. Oh, is this one up here? Another challenge, man. So many minigames on this island. Chromamorphosis. Seems like I will need to be an Asha. But I don't see I don't see any Asha. We need to recharge. We missed some, but we got most of them. I hope we don't need to get every single one. Wait, I can see one like sticking out from there. Bones don't really do much, actually. Yeah, there are way more fish than you need. Who knows, maybe they would even keep swimming forever. Or maybe if there was a timer, they would keep swimming until the timer runs out. Oops. I don't have anybody who can help me climb, unfortunately.
飛ぶか
Oh, a chest down here and a chest up here. Let's start with the one up. Another challenge! Oh my god, every chest is like some sort of minigame. No way, man. They really went above and beyond with this Summer Island. Colorable chromospheres are rolling into town. Use various pigments to change their color. When more than 3 chromospheres of the same color come together, they will vanish. Oh, it's like those with that. How is it called? With like the frog thingy in the middle. Zuma or something? Man, those games used to be everywhere. Wait, what? Huh? Oh no, that's orange. Orange is different. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh, I can press R to reload. Okay, okay, man. Challenge. Okay, I didn't get the controls at first. So we do like red here. We can shoot yellow all the way back. Oops, I didn't quite want to color it like that. Wait, I need to be faster? Think fast, Chucklenut. Oh. Oh my god, that was too slow again. It's actually hard, man. The only important thing to note is that gray is also a color. Why is this so hard? I limited by time, right? So you should like shoot this, and then they collide, then you shoot this, then you shoot this. What? Why did they fail so quickly this time? I guess there's like this attacks remaining thing. So it's not about time, it's about attacks. It's more like a puzzle. I have to make every color hit count. Okay, yeah, okay. So it's not quite it. Okay, okay, now I get this. Okay, so red, red. I need the 3 reds to combine and the 3 greys. Wait, so if I destroy this red, this is actually bad for me, but I need to remove one of the reds. And I've got a blue at the very end. Wait, what do I do with that? Oh, I need to connect these 2 blues then, these 3 blues. The green one always needs to be recolored, it can never reconnect with others. Click. I mean, let's say I do this, because this seems like a good first move, and then like these combine. Will there be like a blue at the end? So yeah, the red goes here for sure. What's up with the blue? So now there are 2 oranges, 3 greys, so if I shoot this one... Okay, yeah. Here we go. So yeah, it was never about time, you know. I thought I have to go quickly and then like reload, but attacks remaining. I thought it was like attacks remaining until reload or something, but it was attacks remaining overall. We got there eventually. Also, it says obtain more points. There weren't points, we just need to clear everything. There's another cave here. Another minigame, no way, man. Oh no, wait, I already lost some. I guess it doesn't matter. You don't need to be perfect in those. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to have fun. So what about the cave? Oh yeah, there is stuff inside the cave. I have been here already. This house is green but not fully painted, man. That's horrible. Wait, what? Is it because his house is not colored or what? What's his issue? Ugh, I can see stuff, man. There's still a little bit of unpainted stuff all the way down here. Alright, it has a blue hat. Oh! It wants a blue house. Hello, drop. I need you to use... But I can't repaint this. But the guy went away, so it did work. But I only could paint half the house. And now the other is like locked as red. Oh my god, no. This is horrible. And now it's locked as unpainted. Why? Also, I saw a quest. When I was over there, I saw like a quest prompt nearby. Oh yeah, I do want to start that, so that I don't need to look for it later. Can I finish painting now? No. Oh shoot, man. This is screwed up. Oh, it doesn't kill crystal flies. Oops. Drop. I'll come back here later. And this has to be the quest that gives me green, because there are like no other quests left. Bear the miracle of blooming Gwitzli, and let the sacred flame ignite your smile. Ah, monsters! In the name of Easy Breeze Holiday Resort, I present to you a dance of welcome. Shine on, People Pan Idol. It's coming at us, Jan, help! Eek! It just fell down on its own. Hey, fun looking person, are you okay? Does it hurt anywhere? Failed again. I just can't get this dance right. It's so embarrassing. I just want to crawl into a hole and die. So is it dance just now? Why don't I try again? Maybe second time's the charm. No, I just can't do it. I'm just not cut out to be a People Pan Idol. Paimon has no idea what she's talking about anymore. Wait, what's this? What's this? Little card. Bear the miracle of the blooming Gwitzli and let the sacred flame ignite your smile. In the name of Tenoxtok, I present to you a dance of welcome. Shine on, People Pan Idol. You, are you pursuing a path of strength? You, does searching for that path consume your every waking moment? You, do you feel your heart crying out for more? Then you are in luck! You are only one step away from becoming the People Pan Idol of your dreams, and the opportunity is right there in front of you. That's right, it's the People Pan Idol competition. How to participate? After obtaining the recognition of 3 judges and advancing to the finals, you'll face off against the actors at the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. Fight for the title of the unmatched People Pan Idol. Detailed rules, qualifiers, pass the trials of the 3 judges to qualify for the finals. A rating system will be used to judge all competitors on the stage to determine who deserves the title of People Pan Idol. Judges: Kampa, a passionate dancing coach, a professional who shall shape muscle power into an idol's strength. Ohuita, the sales champion of the people of the Springs, a real marketing maestro and service savant, to whom hearts are like an open book. Iona, a special guest critic hailing from Fontaine's fashion world, an observer for the People Pan Idol competition. Young actors and actresses, join the competition and earn the recognition of our judges. Embark on the path to pursue your dreams and push your limits. Become the glorious People Pan Idol and let your radiance illuminate the whole Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. What is this little card here? People Pan Idol competition brochure. So this is about the competition, huh? Oh, Paimon gets it. You are not feeling confident about the odds, so you came to us for advice, right? I can't even dance properly in front of you, and my dad says I'm no good either. Your dad? Yeah, my dad's a performer too, and he's my idol. He's an amazing dancer. He's trained so many great performers, but I'm the only one who he won't teach. Why not? He said, Chiton, I can't sense your determination at all, and without determination you will never dance well. So I made a bet with him. If I could become a People Pan Idol and prove myself, he would teach me everything he knows. But I messed up even the welcome dance. It was such a disaster. I'm such a disaster. Hey, don't cry. Look, you've run into us. Jan and Paimon are super awesome adventurers. We've seen a thing or two. We'll definitely help you become a people pan idol and prove yourself to your dad. Really? Well, if Paimon says so. And as for you, cheer up. It's time to earn your spot in the contest. Don't worry with us around. We are gonna make sure you knock your dad's socks off. Thank you. Need to approach more triages based on the order they introduced. Let's take on campus trial first. Disappearing dolls. Oh, this is not the quest I need to complete actually. Oh, it's a challenge on the quest. Because Days of Chroma is a quest and Disappearing Dolls is a challenge. Also, so it's actually not the case. Huh. Either way. We have partied for long enough. Had a lot of fun with the quest today, and we still have a bunch to do. How much percentage do we have, by the way? 53. Have I already gotten the final reward for exploration in this place? Oh no, you need to get all the way up to 80. We got some new furniture, which is lovely. I need to go farm wood, man, but I so don't want to. Oh wait, there's another achievement. Azure Island Adventurer. This is the 6 open world mechanics one. So, thank you everybody very much for watching, but this will be the end of the stream for today. I do, however, stream it every single day at 8 PM CST, which is 3 hours before now. You can join the Discord server if you want to get stream notifications and the like. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be playing some Zenless if I'm not mistaken. Man, the Zenless stream would be better if it landed on Friday. Same day as the live stream. Well, it is what it is. We can take about any game at any time though, anyways. And then the next Genshin stream will be the day after tomorrow. So if you are here just for that, then be sure not to miss it. You can, like I said, you can join the Discord server, get notifications and see the schedule. So yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.